So I'm just curious why you were so passionate at that time about having that conference for leaders.
I really have felt for some time that we weren't doing enough for directors of centers. We were doing a lot of things for teachers, but not enough for directors. And the whole idea of leadership hadn't been really discussed very much, I didn't think so. Paula Jordy Bloom did our first leadership conference here, and that's 10 years. We're celebrating the 10th anniversary for the leadership conference now.
What were some of the skills that you thought needed to be?
For the leaders?
Yes.
Well, they had to feel very confident of themselves. They had to know the field. They had to have a knowledge base so that they could pass that along to their staff. They had to feel comfortable in that role. Not everybody's comfortable there. They had to be decision makers or know how to make decisions, maybe working with some staff to make decisions, but they had to know something about making decisions. They had to be pretty good planners in terms of their time. They really have to be very flexible. They have to be very energetic. And the diesel program has helped tremendously with that, you see. I'm so glad that happened. The diesel program was the first thing that was totally devoted, to my knowledge, totally devoted to directors. And that was great. I'm strongly in favor of leaders understanding what their philosophy is, what they're trying to do. Because if they don't have a philosophy that's deeply ingrained in their being, and in what they want to see practiced, they can't communicate effectively, I think. And I've always been interested in what the philosophy is. And of course, we've seen some changes. We've had some pressures to move toward more behavioral kinds of procedures, and we've had to hold on if we want to think differently about how to handle children. So I think you have to really know that before you can even think about even recognizing in your teachers where you want them to go. One of the things that I keep pushing for is demanding more education for the directors. Now, the problem with that in our field is it doesn't pay anything. People have to work in this field because they love it.